Shalom, little one. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and listen as we continue the story of Yosef, a young man who was taken far from home, but never forgotten by Yauah. Yosef had been sold as a slave, taken by the Ishmaelim into Mitzrayim, Egypt. There, he was sold to Potifar, a captain of Pharaoh's guard. Though he was far from his father, Yauah was with him. Everything Yosef did, Yauah caused to succeed. Potifar saw this and placed Yosef in charge of his entire household. Yosef worked hard, and Yauah blessed the house of Potifar because of him. But there was trouble ahead. Potiphar's wife saw that Yosef was strong and handsome. Day after day, she tried to tempt him, but Yosef refused. "How can I do this great wickedness and sin against Elohim?" he said. One day, when no one else was in the house, she grabbed his robe and tried to pull him close. Yosef pulled away and ran, but she kept his robe in her hands. When Potiphar returned, she lied. She said, "This Hebrew slave tried to harm me. When I screamed, he ran away, but he left his robe behind." Potiphar was angry and threw Yosef into prison. But even in prison, Yauah was with him. The prison keeper saw that Yosef was wise and trustworthy, and he put him in charge of the other prisoners. And there, Yosef met two men. One was Pharaoh's mashke, cupbearer. The other was Pharaoh's Ophe, baker. One night, they both had troubling dreams. In the morning, Yosef saw their faces and asked, "Why are you sad today?" The cupbearer said, "I had a dream, but no one can interpret it." Yosef said, "Interpretations belong to Elohim. Tell me your dream." The cupbearer said, "In my dream, there was a vine with 3 branches. It budded, blossomed, and its grapes ripened. I took the grapes, pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and placed the cup in his hand." Yosef said, "This is the meaning. The 3 branches are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head and restore you to your position. You will place Pharaoh's cup in his hand once more." The cupbearer was relieved. Then the baker said, "Tell me my dream too." He said, "In my dream, I had 3 baskets of bread on my head, but the birds came and ate the bread from the baskets." Yosef's face grew serious. "This is the meaning. The 3 baskets are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head, but you will not live." And it happened just as Yosef had said. 3 days later, on Pharaoh's birthday, he restored the cupbearer, but the baker was taken away. Before the cupbearer left, Yosef said, "Remember me when you are free. Speak of me to Pharaoh, so that I may be released." But the cupbearer forgot Yosef, and Yosef remained in prison, waiting. But Yauah had not forgotten him, for soon Pharaoh would have a dream, and Yosef's time would come. Laila Tov, little one, sleep in his perfect timing. Shalom.